All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Yeah, I think I am 1/7% sure that today is Monday. Yeah, hey. Cool. Yeah, it looks like things are working on my end. Having a good day. Just kind of a rainy Monday here in the Pacific Northwest. Had a great stream yesterday. Looking forward to having a good stream today. Yeah, so hey, I am Joshua, and this is the Delver, I guess, lunchtime stream. Behind my head here is the website. You can find it at delvergame.com. Delver is a procedural dungeon crawler with fantasy first-person shooter and roguelike elements. Um, it started from a question like, what would a first-person roguelike look like about 5 years ago? And this is kind of what we've come up with. It's a little bit of all the things we like. It's a light mix of shooter and roguelike-y stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. It is a early access game on Steam. There's a link on the page for you if you want to go support us and buy it for $7.99. The price will be going up upon final release, which is coming up soon. There's also a Humble widget. So if you get down with the Humble, we're down with you. There's also a Steam key there. I mentioned Steam twice because the Steam build is the most up-to-date build. The other builds are out of date by several years, and they are lacking features that I will be showing off here in just a second. Let me see, what else? I think that's it. Well, yeah, so there's two of us working on it. It's a passion project, which means that we have no time, no budget to work on this. We work on it in our free time, in our weekends or evenings, whenever we have a chance to work on it. We try to put some effort into it to get it done. We have had this much success because of folks like you that support us and have bought the game and cheered us on and made cool mods. All you folks, all the stuff you do for us is like amazingly supportive and important. So thank you for that. What to do next? Let's take a look at where am I? Let's just start working, I guess. Tengu Knight says, "Did you do the art for the website?" No, that is done by an artist called Samcube. He does excellent illustration. He has done pretty much all the promo art for Delver is his work. It is beautiful. Thank you, Sam. Gracias. Go to repositories, Delver. So we are up to date. Cool. Hey, Shamblernaut. Thank you for popping in. How are you? Let me see. Yeah, we were doing, I think last time I was doing card art. Is that right? Yeah, level up cards. Woo! Yeah, glad to hear you're doing good. Text button background stretch appropriately now. Cool. Cool. Looks like Chad's doing a little bit of UI work. I am doing some card artwork. So let's just let's play some Delver off the top. That's probably a good way to get this stream started, and then we can jump into some work. So let's just let's launch Delver. See what this is all about. Also, hey, Michael. I think is it I think it's Michael, or is it Michelle? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Yes. So concerning Delver, we have given ourselves a November 23rd a date of being done with it. Michelle, cool. Yeah. I can dig it. So November 23rd is basically pencils down, or I'm not sure whatever appropriate saying you have for when you're taking a test and you're taking a test. All of a sudden, the whoever is monitoring the test says stop, pencils down. But basically, yeah, we're at November 23rd. We are stopping working on Delver, and then we are going into support mode. So probably sometime after then, we'll be pushing out the final update. I'd like to coordinate with folks to have people give the final version a look before we, release it to streamers, all that jazz. Hey, Chad, thanks for popping in, man. Just gonna play a little bit. Kind of a deadline. Kind of a stop working on it line. Cool. So let's just start a new run, see how things are going. Give my doggy a pat for good luck. Hey, pup. All right, let's do it. Yeah, and this is Delver. So this is the dungeon where the game takes place. It is a procedural dungeon, so we'll get a new layout each time, and a new combination of loot and bad guys and all that jazz. Oop! Oh, baby spider! Baby spider's tearing me apart. Oh yeah, it looks like there's the decal for the bugs. That's awesome. Yeah, bug guts everywhere. Perfect. Nice. I've heard good things about the Great British Baking Show, but I've not actually watched it. Yeah, time to step away from the oven. Yep. Cool. All right. So what? We got a little buddy here. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, I'm just going to run through the first level of the dungeon, talk about some stuff I see, I suppose, and then we'll get to work. Oh, goodness. Can I sneak over it? Can I sneak? Can I sneak? Oh, I think I can. Is there a max? I can do it. Okay, yeah, I think I can do it. Whew. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, well... Yeah, so you can see here's some of my work towards the new level up cards. Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate like some bits of like the gear that it improves. So like for magic, you get a chance for more magic stuff, and you do more magic damage. I'm also including a level prop. So like this is a bookcase, and there's a chair for health. I may change that, but yeah, that's what it is right now. And agility, I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll work on that today. There is a my head is on top of the health indicator. I can probably grab the Yep, I could probably play with scale a little bit. Let's go agility. And I'm on top of this, so I need to just kind of creep and run. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's most definitely a health indicator in the bottom left. If I could sneak it over, yeah. But just my head's on top of things. Pants? Bad pants. Don't need pants. Yeah, some doom jumping. And... oh, potion. I'll take it. And there's a conveniently weighed down trap with a tempting steak on it. Chad, do you know if there's anything we could do about these, like these, basically like, they're not ragdolling, but they look like they are. Oh, there's a magic mace up there. Okay. 1 to 3 plus 9 attack. Let's do that. Yeah, that should be nice. Hey, why? Uh, 6 to 9 versus, I think this one is like 1 to 3, so maybe this is a better option. A little bit faster, has a longer range. I'll go with it. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. So Dakota is asking, since we're both here, I know you guys will be happy to see Delver being done. Question, will you guys miss doing much development for the game other than the bug fixes? Yeah, I mean, of course I'll miss working on the game, but I will probably be putting my efforts towards a new game, hopefully, if I am permitted to. No, I think, Tengu, I think I picked that up from my grandfather. He always used to say, it's a ho-ho-hum and a barrel of rum, and the drinks were all on somebody. Like, And then he would name somebody in the room. So it was kind of a weird, like, not really saying much of anything. If I'm to being honest, it's just like a verbal thing to break the silence, I suppose. I think I got that mage, sneaky mage. Cool. What do I want? Agility. Ooh, a fire. Yeah, let's do some. I can just do this, and do that, and do that. Perfect. Just do a little inventory swap management. Cool. Ooh, there's a buckler over here. It looks like. Yeah, excellent buckler of the rabbit. Let's put that in our little hot hand. And go. Yeah, the level up icons are probably what I'll be working on most of today. Uh-oh. Yeah! Oh no. Here we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Those guys are just like a little treat, you know. I almost stepped on that, goodness. Hey, bud. Haven't seen what before? The rooms have all kind of been repainted, remodeled, all that good stuff. Oh, the red slime things. Yeah, they are a new... so part of the surprise system, I created the red slimes. Basically, whenever you kill them, they have a chance to split in two. So they could get out of hand really quick if you're not if you're not careful, or if you're unlucky. They also give you no experience, so they're not really worth fighting, per se. Hey, Bluestone. Hey, Tyreek. I'm doing good, Bluestone. Thank you for asking. Hey, Felix. Yes, they do move, geometric jellyfish. Hey, Tyreek. I watched your Proc Jam video. It was weird, but I dug it. I'm glad you put that out there.
Over here. Quit hiding.
Oh no! Come on, just touch him. Just touch him and set him on fire is all I want. Is that too much to ask? Thank you. Yeah, we like the whole I guess impetus for redoing the first area of Delver is we've been working on this game for a long time, and we my art has improved, the technology has improved, our abilities to make areas has improved. So we really want to take all of our learnings and make the first area kind of fit the or at least meet the same quality bar as the rest of the game. And I'm really glad that we're taking the time to do that. And these little... I'm gonna die to the baby spider. Yikes. Okay, enough goofing with this guy. I'm just gonna blast him. Speed. Maybe just the weapon combo I was using was bad. Like, I was just getting too close. I don't know. You gave the talk yesterday at the Roguelike Celebration. Beautiful. I know that the Roguelike Celebration, the first year, they had all the videos archived on YouTube. Hopefully they will have the same treatment again for this year, because I would love to go to Roguelike Celebration, but I somehow I never make time for it, and it always sneaks up on me. But yeah, no, I'd love to watch your talks. Cool, yeah. I hope they upload the talks. I usually find something worthwhile to take away from the talks given by various folks. Oh, I didn't realize they were streaming on Twitch. I should probably follow them on Twitch. Yeah. Oh crap, I'm in trouble. Let's just zap him. Yeah, let's just use the longsword because I think the reach is what's going to help me out the most there. This is just a dead end. Yeah, there's definitely Zfighting going on in certain places. Like the computer can also decorate the walls, and it's just sometimes Zfighting occurs because of that. And there, I mean, I could just make small like adjustments to some of the proportions to fix that. But right now, that's like we have 10 days left to fix what we're going to fix, and then yeah, we're done. So I have some other things on my plate to do. The mace has a the range on the mace does feel a little, or maybe it's just because the baby spiders are so low to the ground, it's hard to actually hit them. But maybe I should raise their Z collision up. I think that might make them feel a little bit better. That might be the issue there. Yeah, because yeah, that might be it. Cool. Zfighting. Yep. Shambler Knot is correct. So Zfighting is when two planes are aligned, and the graphics system doesn't know how to draw them correctly, and usually you get some kind of weird interleave of the faces trying to show through. Hey, new house. As Tyreek is pointing out, Zfighting is also in Super Saiyan's Fight and Scream. Hey, Plaxis. I'm glad you're able to check it out. Yeah. I could probably, let me just pop into Blender and show you an example of Zfighting, then we'll start working. Cool. Yeah, because Zfighting really isn't too hard to recreate. Blender. Hey, Vizinux. Yeah, so if I were to do something like Shift A, add a cube, and let's add a material to this cube. Let's say it's shadeless. Let's say this cube is just straight up red. And then if I were to say duplicate it along the y-axis, and then let's add a different material. So new material shadeless. Actually, you can see it right here pretty okay. As you can see how these faces are perfectly coplanar, and you get these artifacts where the render or the OpenGL or DirectX doesn't know how to correctly render what's supposed to be in front of what. Yep. Yep. Also, yeah. So even you're so Plaxis is also correct. Like even if they're not perfectly aligned, sometimes you get it just because of floating point error. So how do you fix it? I can scale this down by say 0.999999999. There we go. So a bunch of nines, and that's pretty close, right? Like you can't tell. Generally, yeah, it's just making sure that you either scale things down, or the other way I could fix this is to just change the model, right? Sometimes people just hide it. Like you could like sometimes people just put another object on top of it, which is a way to there we go. Perfect. Now you can't see the Zfighting. Yeah, there are ways to either fix it or hide it or work around it. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So art. Working on more level up card art. So those are mostly done. We just have that one bow to finish up, which I need to. But we have these cards that I need to keep working on. Okay. And yeah, the magic I'm thinking is working out all right. I'm not sure if those books help or hurt. I'm not sure if they read like books like that. Um, yeah, I don't know if the overlap works. Let me just delete that and let me just fudge around. Let me just mess with some pixels here for a little bit. Kind of just find my groove. Um, yeah, no worries, Shambler Not. I'm always happy to talk about game devy topics. And you are also one of my very gracious subscribers, so please, you're not interrupting at all. Feel free to ask as many questions as you like. Yeah, it's slowly getting there. I'm gonna add just a little bit of that kind of that quality that makes it look like it's kind of hand drawn, just with a little bit of texture there on the shadow. And also too, maybe I can add a little bit here towards the bottom of this as well. Maybe I kind of done that on some of my other assets. Just a little stripey stripe. Um, yeah, numbers and computer graphics are so floaty and imprecise. Yep, I will agree with that. I think learning to live with being imprecise is kind of an okay thing. For engineers, we're always really like we really want perfection, and sometimes learning to be a little squishy is okay. Um, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to go with the tarot look. Chad, I'm intentionally including the Roman numerals on the cards. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm hopefully subliminally this will communicate to folks that when they get dealt a hand of cards, hopefully they subliminally notice that it's not they're not in order and they're not a complete set. So hopefully that kind of subliminally communicates to them that they are getting a subset of all the cards as well. Hopefully that will come through. It may not though. That might just be too much hope on my part. But trying to do these little touches here and there. There are 6 cards, one for each stat. I also liked adding that little bit of imperfection on these lines too, so they're not 100% like, they don't feel super pixely, like it's almost like it's has more of a hand-drawn quality to it. I don't know if I need them all the way up here. And this might be too much of a outward bow. Let me just fix that just a little bit, maybe just and hint at it right there. Take care, Bluestone. Have a good one. Um, I guess was Auf Wiedersehen is how to say goodbye in German, if I remember correctly. I might not be. Apologies if it's not right. Um, it seems like to make good Steam trading cards or achievement images. Achievement images are pretty small, if I recall correctly. You don't get a lot of real estate to work with. It could be cool. Yep, Auf Wiedersehen. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Which heart is which tarot card is the heart skewered on the sword? Um, is it the tarot heart sword? I think it's something. I Three of Swords. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's the three. That's a weird. That is a weird. Maybe I'm sure there's something to it. But yeah. Oh, so Michelle is saying concerning Steam achievement cards that they had to be actually pretty high resolution. That's interesting. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That tidbit. I appreciate that. It just might be future proofing on Valve's part. I'm not sure. Okay, this is speed. I could put a feather there. That would be a fine thing. Wow, the three of swords is pretty intense. Yeah, I could put a feather here. That would be an okay thing to render, I suppose. Um, uh, bu- 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 hey, Brummerkey. I haven't seen you in chat before. Thanks for popping in. How are you? I'm trying to get that feather shape okay. Again, it's okay to be a little sketchy with these particular cards. Um, oh, you're Brum on Discord. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Brum is one of my one of the folks on Discord who share their game dev efforts, and he has a really sweet first person fighty roleplay thing going on, which he shares work with on there, which is awesome to see. No, no, no. Yeah, you know, I look forward to your updates, so don't apologize. Keep sharing, please. Yeah, if you folks, yeah, let me plug that real quick. So yeah, there I have a Discord server for my streaming efforts. All the channels on there line up to various projects I'm working on. There is also a channel in there, um, not that one, this one. Um, 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 there's a channel there for folks who are doing their own thing, and please do share because it's usually rad. Take care, Chad. Thanks for popping in, man. Tip of the feather curves a bit too much, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. Straighten it out. And Brum, your pixel art is pretty good. I think you've been doing the pixel art for like the spiders and the bandits and stuff in your game, and they look good. Don't know what you're complaining about. Oh yeah, Plaxis, please join and in show and tell, talk about the cool stuff you're working on. Also, please do feel free to give constructive feedback. People will post links to demos and stuff. So yeah, it's a fun place to share stuff there. I like Asaprite. Okay. Um, I've not really used it very much. Um, let me see. This is the one thing I do like about having things on Steam is what is going on with my Steam? Um, yeah, so my Steam is broken. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, it does time tracking. I think I have less than 30 or 40 hours in Asaprite totally so far. Um, but I like it. I mean, it's a I've used it for my so I'm working on a Delver mod called 1,000 Swords, and I'm using it because I for that mod I need to have really strict control of the palettes, um, and it has a good palette management tool, which is kind of a weird reason to use a piece of pixel art software, but managing your palettes is important. Um, da, 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 da. Yeah, Michelle is actually is quite a talented pixel artist as well. Your games always look so. Yeah, you have your own like. I'm jealous that you already have like your own uh, like look. Like I could look at your work and tell pretty quickly that you've done it. Um, yeah. If I need tiling, I use Pixel Edit. That is my preferred sprite editor for stuff that needs to have like tiling or other sorts of uh, basically whenever you need to use something that uses an index like an index mode for like sprites and stuff. That's what I use. Um, um, I don't know what scheme you're running there, Hawaii. I can't wait for neural networks to take over pixel art. I don't know if they will, but I'm really like I think um, machine learning does some cool stuff. I think you might be talking about that waveform collapse stuff, which is super rad. Yeah, if you folks haven't seen it, look up like something like is it waveform collapse art? Wave function collapse art. Yeah. So this is really cool, where you can draw a small sample and then this will interpolate that for you. So yeah. Yeah, no, I feel the same way, Michelle. I am by trade and by like schooling a engineer, and I am an artist by passion. Um, so I feel you there. I don't know if that helps or hurts the overall look of this. Might hurt actually. Yeah, that might be too much. Um, um, Thank you, Dakota. I want the cards to be cool. I want them to be a nice thing. Yep. Definitely. As an independent creator, it's pretty required that you can play multiple roles at a time. Like unless you really have like some good funding and you can afford to hire people to help you out, being able to do multiple things is a must. Now, having teammates is super helpful. Like I don't think I would have managed a project this long without Chad's involvement, because it's super good just to bounce ideas and like energy off of each other. And he's been an excellent teammate, so very grateful for that. Make the bulk of the feather as black as possible, and a lighter sheen on the small part of it. That is an option. We could try that. Thanks, Michelle. Again, like I think it's one of those things that whenever I do my own art, I can just look at it and see all of the folks I take inspiration from, and that's all I see. If that makes sense. Let's see how this reads. Also, let's hey, remake XDD. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, copy image. All right, view image, copy image, Control N. Sure, Control V. Rotate, and then let's just tuck this away somewhere. Yeah, something like that should be all right. Um, Again, I think it's always worth taking some time to experiment. Um, Again, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. No worries. I'm not going to sink hours into this. I'm just going to try like maybe a quick 15-30 minute exploration, and if it works, sweet. If not, then I'll push on to something else. And yeah, Brum says, yeah, as an indie, the odds are really stacked against you, since you not only need to do those skill sets, you also have to be self-motivated to work without having a boss. Yeah. Being your own boss is also tough too. It takes discipline. I am thankful that I have a supportive wife who also doesn't mind stepping in and helping me, helping be my boss every once in a while. So that is helpful as well. I mean, also like she can financially support us too, which is the reason I'm able to do the things that I do right now. Um, yeah, so I'm super grateful for her love and her support and believing in me. So this has a kind of a cool, like a cool fade of color, so it's a little bit lighter here. Um, yeah, I hope Delver does well. I hope it does well enough that I can keep doing my own thing. But if not, like I'm also like I have like my current game plan is to do contract work, right? So I'm not gonna not be doing games. I just might not be doing my own games for a little while. That's okay. Like I still will be, like improving my skills and learning and all that good jazz. So I think the feather. Uh, so this and this are different sizes. So if I were to rotate this and try to draw a rough axis like this, we have, this one is, yeah. So they are not, it's not symmetric, so I need to slim down one side and bulk up the other. Um, yeah. And I again, that's not a bad suggestion either, Brum. Um, if it's not reading like a feather, then I will change my tech. Okay, so let's do something like this. And real quick and dirty, let's just. And come back in with the eraser tool and kind of pick out. Um, Michelle says, I think the dark feather looks too beautiful. While the dark feather looks beautiful, it imbalances the card to its side. Uh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like if you were to squint, like there's way more darks on this side of the composition versus that side of the composition. Totally. Hey Tyreek. So yeah, whenever you level up in Delver now, you are presented with the option of uh, uh, so I guess when you would like whenever you level up in Delver, you choose a subset of your skills to improve. And right now, the skills are presented to you as being drawn from a deck of cards. Um, um, Yeah, I think I like the white better. Um, let's just go that route. Um, I think that might be too much dark. Maybe. I don't know. Um, yeah, the highlights in the reference image are more like a V. Yep, 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 yep. So Shambler Knot is, I think Shambler Knot is implying that the highlights in the reference image kind of go like this. They kind of follow, there's a curve to the feather, and they should converge like that, which is totally correct. Um, Flipped horizontally. Yeah, I could do that as well. Let me just keep it for the time being. Let's just do this. Let's do a lasso selection. How about just our good old normal lasso selection? For some odd reason, I've left it on the magnet or the was it the? Let's do Control X, Control V, and edit, transform, flip horizontal. And then I think Tyreek's saying something like this, which I'm inclined to agree with. Kind of find a place to make this live happily somewhere. Yeah, maybe that's not so bad. Um, yeah, 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 yep, yep. Nope, I think it does improve the composition. Um, let's do this, this. Let's let this actually become like this dark color. Um, yeah. Take a chunk out of its tip. Yeah, yeah. So I think what folks are implying is maybe right in here it should be, and we should imply that there's some sort of like dip or something. No, backseat pixeling is all good. It looks a lot better when the stem is darker. Cool. Thank you. Let's do this, and let's try to fix that V shape that Shambler Knot was talking about. So what we need is, let's make a new layer, and then what we're going to do is going to trace where this should kind of come along here and go down here. And then this one should similarly come along this way. And then I can just throw a mask on it, I suppose. Let's just throw a mask on it. And really quickly just kind of erase the bits that I don't need. Actually, this side maybe should go up a bit further than the other. Like this side's pretty well. Like that, like that. That. Okay, then maybe here on this layer I can hit Control H and then go back through and pick out, like up here, this should be this darker color here. Then wherever it crosses the dark colors, we should get highlights maybe. That might help sell that, the way that the highlight is supposedly, quote, working. And this just I might just be making pixel soup out of everything now. Let me add a new layer on top and try to clean up some of this gibberish. Yeah. Maybe just keep this really small. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny to have like a online pixel art app where everybody could simultaneously control the paintbrush. So it's not like it's one canvas with 30 paintbrushes, but like one one cursor controlled by 30 people. I thought would be fun. Let me see. Yeah. Slowly, maybe darken this up just a bit here and there. I'm not sure if that's reading Twixel art. Definitely, yeah. That would be a lot of fun, Tyreek. I would play that. Yeah, I'm not sure if the yeah yeah maybe I can really really like draw that back slash remove it. I'm all about building weird Twitch experiences. Yeah, the roguelike lunch break project was a blast. In some ways, I miss it, but in some ways, it's all right that it's done. Yeah. Okay, I think I've worked enough on this one. Let's switch pace and move to this one. Hey, Tajani. Health. There's a chair. Um, health. So here, let's do like this, and then no. What happened there, Photoshop? What are you doing? Like maybe like on this side, have like a turkey leg. Um, Turkey leg. Yeah. Yeah, they are asymmetric. That was the thing I was mostly trying to confirm. Maybe, but that kind of chair doesn't exist in Delver. Um, so I was trying to I'm trying to untie some sort of like um, some environmental asset you also see in the game as well. That quasi relates to the stat. This is kind of what I'm going for there. Um, um, I think I like that more acute angle actually a little bit better. I don't know about you, but I like when my turkey legs have eyeballs. Um, no, I think this is the ball. So I think this is the is it the humerus? So the turkey leg would have a little bit of a ball joint where it fits into that the turkey's pelvis, right? And that's what this is coming out. The knee is down here. This is the thigh. Yeah, I can clean this up a little, maybe. And also, I do need some kind of like sketchy stuff here too, right? Like a just some of these little marks to indicate shadow and the kind of the contours of the object. What I'm going for. Could it be a loss to the bit of the potion on the previous part when copying pasting it? Which bit are you seeing, Michael? I'm seeing some weird artifacts here. Wait. Yeah, I'm not sure what about. I don't think I have. Top left of the vial. Oh yeah. You're totally right. Yep. Just grab that chunk. And then we'll paste it in here and we'll slam it right where it belongs. Merge it down and save it. Thank you. Yeah, I totally missed that. Yeah, I was probably using a marquee selection or something and just blew it away by mistake. The skin and the leg doesn't go all the way to the top of the images. Yeah, sometimes the skin, the leg doesn't go all the way up the top. What? Yeah, it should be flesh right here and skin there, but I think if you squint, it's usually all the same color. If that makes sense. Like here, like here, like it's. I think the skin stops here and the flesh starts there, but like again, it's really like that differentiation I might be able to make with just like maybe suggesting like a like we just with one of these lines maybe I can suggest maybe like a like let's add a new layer and then like put a maybe a line like this. Let's a line like that, and then I can kind of carefully kind of pick away at it to kind of yeah that may help. That may help a little bit. Thank you. Um, um, yeah, I can totally adjust the scale of stuff. Yeah, it might be a little on the big side, but I can play around with that. Cool. So progress, slow progress. Let me just merge all this down. Let me save it, and then on the other side, Yeah. Do this. This has to be long, like maybe a fork? I don't know. Knife. What is the thing in Delver? I don't quite have enough room to do a tankard. Um, hmm, what is a Delver thing that is related to health? Bottle of ale, cheese, cheese is definitely in Delver. Again, the verticality might help, but like because cheese wouldn't fit super well here. Um, Again, typically you make it Swiss so people understand that you're doing cheese, right? Because for a while there in Delver, the cheese was actually my favorite kind of cheese, which is my favorite kind of cheese is Manchego. Um, but like drawing a cheese wheel just didn't really read as cheese. People always thought it was some sort of pie or something. Bread, bottle of ale. Yeah, the ale is a thing in game, right? Um, Again, that's a medical thing. I'd rather try to lean on things that are already in Delver or close to Delver. Um, Ba, 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 ba. Meat, ale, and a chair, ready for a feast. um, yeah, I don't know about the campfire per se. Maybe. Um, Ale can be used to clean wounds. No, the alcohol content in ale is actually relatively low. Um, Even a high alcoholic content ale is still only going to be like, if you're lucky, like in the high teens. And to clean wounds, I think you need an alcohol content like way higher than that. Don't quote me on that, but also I feel comfortable saying don't pour ale on your wounds. Not going to help you. Um, hey, Shvender. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Rick Houston. Plaxis says, what drop in do I use and how much did it cost? I just recently bought a new Wacom, what is this? A Wacom Intuos Pro? I got the medium size one. I used to have a Wacom Intuos 3 that was like 10 years old and it finally crapped out on me, so I was forced to buy a new one. Yeah, I prefer drawing with a pen. Da, 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 da. Ale can be used to clean wounds. um, yeah, like these ale bottles or these wine bottles have a way more slight shape. But I think I'm out of time actually. So let's go ahead and call it a stream. Let's just merge this down wherever we're at. We'll save it and we'll commit our changes. It's bigger than I thought. Okay. Here. Yep, let's just go ahead and add these to source control. Let's go ahead and check them in or commit them. More level up card. Artwork. Cool. All right. Let me think. So, hey, I'm Joshua. This has been the my Delver lunchtime stream. I plan on streaming these until we are done with Delver, and we are going to be finishing up Delver and on the 23rd. After the 23rd, we're no longer putting any new content in. We'll be doing support and bug fixes. So I have 10 days to get the stuff I want to get in. Otherwise, it's just not going in. So we have a hard date on that. So that's good. What else? Yeah, you can follow me here on Twitch or on Twitter at Joshua Skelly. That's kind of where I kind of what I use it all across the board. I am a Twitch affiliate, so if you want to subscribe to me, I would greatly appreciate that. I think of it like a tip jar. So if you find what I do to be entertaining or educational, or you just want to see more of it, please consider throwing me a sub. I don't make a lot of money off of it, but it is a way to express your gratitude. Also, if you're a Twitch Prime person, you get a free one of those a month, so feel free to send it my way. Oh, nice. Tyreek, you have your own. Tyreek has his own. Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you, folks. Yeah, so I have my own special little emoji as well. It's a little pixel steak. I have a Discord server. Yeah, I'll be back in 24 hours for another Delver lunchtime stream. So until then, folks, have a good rest of your day and take care.